Welcome to Empress of Oracle, where we tune into all things the divine. And today, my angels showed me that after this last full moon eclipse, that it was more like a black hole, and we actually went through something energetically, and we've come out the other side. And now our shadow self is about to be projected, which can be a positive thing because we can all learn from each other's shadow selves. And a lot of people kind of need somebody who's kind of made it through one stage to then project that so that it can kind of show them and bring them to a place of non-judgment and whatever. But what's going to happen is our shadow selves are going to be projected. So everything, the culmination of everything that you've done in your life up until this point is going to be projected. So, they said that what we want to do is to correct any karma. So for example, if you've stolen something from somebody, return it, or if that's not possible, find a way to do that in a similar way, for example. And so anything will be projected into your reality of your negative karma. And then, you want to just make sure that you're putting out as much positivity and good deeds. And obviously in the Bible, we talk about good deeds, and not just doing it just for the sake of doing it, but doing it from a place of joy and love. Otherwise, they call it a resounding gong. It just doesn't mean anything. And then another thing they said is that we're going through almost a mini life review right now. I know that's true of me because every time I sleep, I keep going back to a part in my past, and then it's so real, and it's actually quite uncomfortable, and it's a moment where it's as if I never left that part. So I'm in the Middle East right now, but I used to live in Winnipeg, and I've been dreaming about scenarios what if I stayed in Winnipeg and never left this job? What if I stayed in Winnipeg and had stayed with this person, etc., etc. And it's a lot. It's I experience everything, and then I'm still kind of thinking of it from this time in my life. So certain thoughts will come to my mind. I'm I used to work at this one restaurant, and I was back at that restaurant and back with that old boss and everything. And then I kept saying, this is a step back, this is a step back. And yeah, so it was almost I still had a bit of that consciousness, but it was being back in that situation. So another thing that's going to happen as our shadow selves are being projected, also we're going to kind of experience almost a mini life review right now. So just get ready for it. And I'd love to hear in the description box if anybody else has had this experience also, where it's almost they're experiencing a mini life review. And then maybe this inspires you to, go and do something change. I've got to figure out some things that I want to do as well. If you've ever done something that you knew wasn't the right thing, and if you want to correct that right now, I think that could have a really powerful effect. So please, in the description box, let me know if that's had an effect on you, if you're experienced anything like this. And until next time, have fun.